where you've learned marketing in the digital age. This is our new format for our TV channel that we've just launched on Roku and Apple TV and Amazon Fire. And this will be our new format for training each and every week. My name is Kerry Miller, and I want to welcome everyone to the Entrepreneur Classroom. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We do this each and every Wednesday night with a few special trainings plugged in every now and then. So we want to welcome you to the classroom. Tonight's training is sponsored by Instant App Wizard, where your success is our success. If you'd like to be notified of our trainings, go to instantappwizard.com to get on our email list to get our weekly reminders. It'd be a great way for you to know exactly what we're doing, when we're doing it, and how we are doing it. And it's always a pleasure to have you here on Wednesday nights. Tonight's training is open forum. What that means is I want you to ask questions. We just went through 8 days of training on the real estate app. I got a couple of questions that I'm going to answer that I was asked, and I want to make sure that everybody knows the answer, why I do what I do, why I do the things that I do, and so forth. So, but I'm very excited that we are here and you are here, and we are able to get started on something new next week. Next week, we are going to start on the auto apps, and for auto dealers. This week, past this week, we're wrapping up the real estate apps. About a month ago, we wrapped up the digital coupon program, and we've been on the digital business card for about 2.5 years, and and everything is really wrapped around that digital business card, where we just expand that just a little bit to create new business models. The first question I want to cover, I have been asked this, emailed this, text this, message this in the group, and I want to cover this question for a very specific reason. How many of you have heard me say that when I set my prices stay where they're at? And how many of you have heard me say that? I've said it 1,000,000 times. I stick by what I say. I do exactly what I say. And how many of you have heard me say that when you price something, you need to look at what's involved, how it's involved, what your costs are, to make sure you're not losing? How many of you have heard me say that? And everybody's saying, yes, 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 I've heard that. So this is why I'm launching at $99, and this isn't going to last for a long period of time. How many of you have ever bought anything online where they've had a special launch price so that it reaches out to a max number of people and you get people on board, and then they do what? What is the next thing after the initial launch of a product? What normally happens when they bring you in at that special price and they're out there and they've got that product? What starts happening right after that? Upsells. Absolutely. Upsells. And the price goes up. And sometimes they do what's called a dime sale, and the price goes up after every single sale. So what happens is with this price launch, this is new. This is a new way for me to market, just like it's a new way for many of you to market this product. I'm launching it out there at a very special price. And how many of you remember me talking about the tripwire, where you set something up at a price that people just cannot walk away from? They say, I've got to get this. It's the product that I want. I've been trying to get this, man. Everybody else is selling it for $600 or $700, and here I can get it for a lifetime for $99. And that's called a tripwire, and I talked about that a lot in one of our trainings. This is my tripwire, okay? This is the thing that just sucks them in, makes them write the check or break out their credit card, and they literally have the product in their hand now. And now what can start happening? Now that they've tripped and fell into the product, I can do this. I can start upselling them, and I can start upselling them through many different mediums. One via video, one via text, one via one via one via autoresponders. But now I'm able to keep my product in front of them. So even though you're seeing this, and I've had a few people freak out and said, "There's no way I would ever do that," and I would never degrade my product. I'm not degrading my product at all. I'm going to take that $99 product to a $1,200 to $1,800 product per year. Okay, so what are you better off doing? Sending out a new campaign with a tripwire, bringing them in at $99, or offering it for $349 a year, and they kind of close off from writing you any more checks until they make sure that they get something out of that $349. So these are people that I'm not in front of. These are people that I'm not going to have face-to-face with. It's a different marketing model. And when you market online, the availability of funds grow. Okay, your margins do what? Your margins widen. Why does your margins widen? Because you've launched this campaign at $5 a day. Okay, less than what you're probably spending on gas a day when you go out and visit people and get face to face. So you want to make sure that you are able to. Somebody just texted me and said I can't get in. And they can't get in. I told them there's a lot of people in today. So with the tripwire, you're able to absolutely bring them in, stay in front of them via all those other methods, like all other internet marketing. Your margins are wider, so you have a bigger cushion to launch out at a lower price. Does everybody understand why I did that? It's not that I degraded my product at all. It's not that I took my price down to market to the world. And the second part of this equation is, and I was talking to someone just yesterday, they felt like they could not market their product at whatever the price they were going to market at because I launched at $99. How many of you saw me set up my campaign the other day, whatever day it was, Monday? How many of you saw me set up my campaign online or you watched the video? What was the radius around my town that I placed? Now I'm about 70 miles out of Dallas. What the 50 miles? How many of you live within 50 miles of Commerce, Texas? Is there anybody on here that lives within 50 miles of Commerce, Texas? We're probably not going to cross paths. We're probably not going to talk to the same real estate agents. We're probably not going to market to the same people. Remember, and I think this is where people got confused. A lot of people think, yes, it was a limited time offer. It was a limited time offer. Okay. So we're not going to be in the same areas. We're not going to market to the same people. We may overlap just a little bit if you're in the Dallas area and you come this way a little bit. But the marketing campaign is going very well. I've had 1,700 agents or 1,700 people watch the video. Okay. And I've got 3 appointments that are set for next week already through the system, and so it's working. I noticed Christy Brown said she got a phone call today off of her ad. So hopefully everybody's launched, but we're not going to be crossing many paths when it comes to Facebook. All right, you're not going to set your parameters quite like I did. A few things are going to be different, so don't worry about if somebody sees mine for 99 and someone sees yours for 199 and someone sees yours for somebody else's for 349 or 699. There's plenty of meat out there to market to. Okay, and so you don't have to worry about that much on Facebook. Now, if I was marketing nationwide to all 100 million people on Facebook, yeah, somebody might see it. But my budget's not quite that large, and I'm doing $5 a day. So I want to reach out to that 300 to 400 people every day. You know that yeah, it is lifetime for those that sign up, but it is going to be limited, absolutely. And I don't know what that limit is. I mean, it depends. You know, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months. Just depends on what comes in. So it takes about 2 weeks to really get a good Facebook campaign to start generating. So I'll see after that, but I'll let you know. But the price will definitely go up. You know, it's everybody's got a demand, okay? And when there's demand for your product, what normally happens? When summertime comes and they switch over to the summer blend and people start traveling, what happens to fuel prices? They go up. And it's called supply and demand. When the demand usage goes up, so does the price. Because they have to produce more of it, it costs a little more. So that's why the $99 on the launch. That's why I did what I did. You may see some test marketing where it's $59. You may see some test marketing where it's $149. So I'm going to price test. I'm going to do some split tests, and I'm going to come back to you and I'm going to say, guys, this is what's working. I think Christy's got hers at $199 on her launch. So you don't have to do $99. I guess that's the biggest thing I can tell you. You don't have to do $99, and you can do really whatever you want to do. That's totally up to you. But anytime you go into a new marketing campaign, anytime you do things different, and I was thinking about this today when I was uptown eating some a fish sandwich at McDonald's. They come out every now and then with a McRib sandwich. And every time they come out with the McRib sandwich, it's a different price point. And that's one of the most popular sandwiches McDonald's has ever come out with, but they tease you with it. And right before it went off sale the last time here in Commerce, it was 2 for the price of 1. So you could buy a McRib meal, and then you could get 2 sandwiches, and the other sandwich, I think, was 99 cents or something like that. So it was a great, great deal, okay? And so you got in marketing, you're going to try many different things. When you have wider margins, you're going to capitalize on those margins, decrease your price so you can sell more product, which increases your revenue. Because your margins are bigger, you have what? Larger profits, right? So does everybody understand that? I just want to make sure before we move on to the next slide, because I wanted to get that out of the way. I've been bombarded with that question all week long. What should I price mine at? Whatever you want to price it at. You know, whatever your cost is, remember you got to figure your own cost and what that cost is. Does everybody know what a loss leader is? Christy has 110 views, $199 is her price point. She's had 1 phone call and 1 appointment set, and not even 24 hours. She said it works. Could somebody tell me what my question just was? I was reading all the questions. It was scrolling on the screen. I said, does everybody know what a loss leader is? A loss leader is when you put a product on the shelf and you actually lose money on that product to get them to the next point of whatever that product is. I'll give you a prime example. Restaurants do it all the time. Okay, yeah, it's like a magnet. Okay, and what happens is let's say they'll bring you in and they'll sell a. I'll use Sonic for an example. I love Sonic. Next Tuesday, Sonic is selling a corny dog for 50 cents. Okay? Now, I can tell you it costs more than 50 cents for someone to pull in there, order that corny dog, and pay the help to take it out to that car. That's a loss leader. But what is that 50-cent corny dog going to do when someone pulls in that place? It's going to create something called an amazing profit machine. Okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to go in there and I'm going to buy a corny dog at 50 cents. I'm going to buy a large soda at $2.99 that costs them what? About 10 cents. So off of that 50-cent loss leader, they're going to make about $2.80 on the Coke that I'm going to buy. What else am I going to do? I'm going to buy some French fries. Okay? So the loss leader was the corny dog to bring me in. Okay? Everything else that they put on that I'm going to order is where the profit's going to be. Yeah. Will Sims just said it cost me $10 to buy a 50-cent hot dog. It cost me $7 to $10 to go up there and buy a 99-cent hamburger on half-price hamburger day. So trust me, these marketing concepts work. I didn't just pull something out of the air and say, oops, let me throw this up for $99, okay? And I got news for you. At $99, you're still making a ton of money. As long as you go in there and do the things that you have to do to get them on what? Texting. Texting is the center of the universe on these programs. Always remember that. Any questions at all on what we've talked about so far? Yeah, McDonald's makes its money on fries. Fries and drinks. Fries and drinks. Yes, SMS is where it's at. Is where it's at. Any questions at all? Any questions at all? We've got a reseller that practically gives his apps away, and he sells texting like nothing I've ever seen. He is our largest text provider. Our largest text provider. And that's where he makes all of his money, on texting. Because every app has texting attached. And you go out there and sell texting, for $100 and you're making $50 a month, that's $600 a year. What would you rather have? An app that you sold for $349 a year, or an app that brings you $600 a year, year after year after year? What would you rather have? I'm sure you would rather have $600 a year versus $349 a year, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Will says he likes his $1,200 a year app. Absolutely. There is a ton of money in texting. A ton of money in texting. Okay, questions on the real estate app. We were gonna next week we're gonna go into the auto app. I mentioned that just a while ago. The auto app is no more than really a real estate app that's designed for the auto industry. That's designed for the auto industry. Any questions on the funnel, the sales funnel? Any questions on the autoresponder? I've got 2 autoresponder messages that I'll be posting tomorrow, and we'll get that out to you, and that you can add to your funnel. I'll be posting out a couple every couple of 3 days. I'm just trying to catch up on my own work. So, any questions at all? Now's the chance to ask those questions if you have them. I know we've had a ton of questions over the last, gosh, week after training. After training. So, okay, is support able to go into our apps under construction? Your app is, it doesn't matter if it's under, your app is always active and live, whether it's under construction or not. So yes, they can. We can see everything from the back end. I will have all the stuff uploaded in the Facebook file section tomorrow. I've got that. That's on my top list of things to do. Yes, matter of fact, this is the three things that are happening tomorrow. Okay, and I've got it right here on my whiteboard. Number one, there'll be 2 new email swipes that go out. Number two, the videos and the email swipes will be added to the Instant App Wizard training section in the back of the builder. Yes, I will give you the Insta Builder template as well. I'm going to upload. I'm going to send those out. And there was one other question. The Facebook file section, yes, I'm going to put those up there. We're going to do the resume app after. Let's talk about texting right now. Ask questions now. I mean, this is the best time to ask. Give me your question now, and we will talk about texting now. That's what open forum is about. And resume app is going to be in a couple of weeks. I don't know who this is. Keeps texting me, but they've texted me 27 times. They cannot get into the training. Let's talk about texting real quick. Matter of fact, we're going to go into the system anyway. This is the way I do texting. Okay, first off, texting, on our texting program, we have what's called a short note. Okay, can everybody see my screen? Client access, you can access for the marketing platform. Okay, let me show y'all that real quick. We'll talk. I've got plenty of time tonight. We can talk about everything and anything you want to talk about. When we do open forum, it's open forum. Well, this is coming up. Let me talk about texting. Why this? Because my computer's really slow tonight. Texting is the best push notification system. I'm going to say this now because I've seen the comments in the group. Okay, texting is the #1 push notification system there is. Period. Why is that? With texting, people don't turn off their texting. Okay, they absolutely don't turn off their texting. But they do turn off their push notifications. As a matter of fact, a fella called me the other day and said, "Hey, I just pushed you a notification. Did you get it?" I said, "No, I didn't, because my push notifications are turned off." And he said, "Well, I was just trying something and I sent you a push notification." I don't get push notifications because they drive me crazy. Okay, they literally drive me crazy. So I turn my push notifications off. I do not turn off my texting. So the one thing people always get is texting, okay? This is just a test app here. I'm going to come in here and throw this in. So the one thing that people will always get is a text message. Texting, the marketing platform, is literally the center of the web app. Absolutely the center. You can go out, and I was asked this question a couple times this week. Can you sell texting and not go out and sell the app? Absolutely. It has to be attached to an app. So for example, let's start right here on the first, add text service. You come in, you add your text service, and here's the pricing of the text service. Every app has to have texting. Every single app has to have texting. This is very good to know, especially with this real estate program. Okay, every realtor that has an app has to have texting. So let's put it in that format. You come in here, and this is the way I sell my texting. Now, these prices you are looking at, if you're from another part of the world, these are U.S. prices. Okay, these are U.S. prices. Will Simpson says he's getting better than a 50% open texting within the first few moments of sending. And that's awesome. This is the way I do this. If the texting is $15 a month, I charge what? Who can tell me what I charge here? $30, because I double my price. Okay? If it's 25 bucks, it's 50 bucks. If it's 45 bucks, it's 90. If it's 65, it's 130. If it's 130, it's 260. And if it's 260, it's 520. And if you need more texting than that, let us know. Give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to increase it up to 30,000. Okay? And believe it or not, we've got a lot of customers down here in this 10 to 20,000 range. Okay? Why? Because texting is the #1 way to reach out to your customers today. How many of you receive a text message of some kind from someone where you signed up on their list? And the crowd goes, this thing is scrolling right along. Everybody is saying yes, yes, yes. If you haven't, then you need to. Sonic, me too. I got one today. For 99-cent cheese sticks. And so this is where you start. So you come in and you order your texting, and you click on order, and you're going to get an order. You're going to get a form where you have to set up the $15 per month texting. Now, one of the #1 things we get asked is, whose credit card should you put the texting on? You should put the texting on your credit card, because it's going to be billed what? It's going to be billed whatever the wholesale cost for texting is. So you need to make sure that the texting cost is on your card, and you're going to charge them whatever it is, double or triple the price. Okay? So you're going to get your form, and you're going to fill it out, and you're going to put in your credit card, and you're added texting to that app. Now you're going to come up, and the next thing after you pay for it, it's going to come this. To add text service. Our short code is 27126. And if I'm going too fast, if you have a question in this, please stop and ask. Okay? Because I'm gonna explain this in detail. That's right, but the $99 does not include texting. Absolutely. Any price I ever give does not include texting. Now, with that said, we were talking about tripwires and loss leaders. On $99, if I gave them $15 worth of texting, I just made 84 bucks on that app. Okay? But what did I do? Okay? I gave them texting for 1 month. Now you go in there and they start building their list, and you let them know, hey, we're going to give you complimentary texting for 1 month. It cost you 15 bucks. So you made 84 bucks on the app minus your cost. So maybe that was your loss leader. You stay with them, you help them build their list, okay? Now what do they have to do next month? What do they have to do next month when the texting is $30 a month now? Because you got them on the $500 a month plan, and they've got 50 people on their list. what do they have to do now? They have to stay with it because now they've got a list of people that they can market to, and they're going to have to purchase that texting in order to do that. That's why texting and building the list is so powerful. We have people that sell texting, okay? And they don't go in, and this is extremely important for you to do. And I say this, I've said it for 3 years. I stand up on the table and say it, but some people don't understand it. The most important thing you can do for your customers when you sign them up for texting is do what? Help them get prospects and clients on that list so they have someone to market to. If they need more text mid-month, all you do is go in and add more text mid-month. If you have a problem doing that and it doesn't add, you can email support and they will take care of it. So yeah, and Will Sims says do it now, not later. You have to go in. Will's a great example of this. I think it's called the Vines. Will spent a couple of days of his own time and went into that store during their busy period and got people to sign up on their list. And that's the happiest customer in the United States because he physically went in and showed them how to sign people up, taught their employees, made sure the owner knew how to sign people up, and literally they will never get rid of their list. Why? Because it's working. Text message marketing works. Question. So you have to decide, and this is something you have to decide when you go into text message marketing. Is there enough margin? Does everybody understand what I mean by margin? The cost and the profit, how much margin is there? Is there enough money to play with so that you either don't lose money or you're losing just a little bit of money, but you're going to make it up on the other side? If there's enough margin there, okay, maybe you can get 2 months of texting. Okay, let's say that let's say you're making $100 and you can go in there and give them $30 worth of texting. That's 2 months worth of texting. You get in there and you build their list to 100 to 200 people. 500 texts, you can sign up 166 people with 500 texts. So let's say you go in there and you max out that 166 people on 500 texts. Next month, you make sure that they go in there and send out their coupon to those 166 people. The third month, it's time for them to increase to 1,000 text messages. So you went from eating up about $30 of your margin for 2 months, getting them on texting. Now on that third month, they're not going to go to the $15 package, which you're making $15 on. They're going to go to the $25 package, which you're selling for $50 because we double the price or whatever your margin is, your markup is. So now you went paying out $30. Now you're going to get $50 a month for the next 10 months. That $30 that you spent, if you do it correctly, and Will Sims, tell me if I'm wrong, that $30 you spent, you go out there, now you're going to make $600 of texting over the next year. More than that if you do it right, because they're going to have to increase texting at least one more time, upwards to that 2,000 point. So you spent $30 to make $600, okay? And you've got to go in there and you've got to make sure that they are building that list. Yeah, Will Sims just said cha-ching, okay? And that's the way texting works. So you come in, so now you've got your plan set. Y'all please excuse me. My sinuses are killing me. Now you got your plan set, okay? And everything is rocking and rolling. All right, everything is rocking and rolling, and you know exactly how you're going to go. Do unused text messages expire at the end of the month? Absolutely. Absolutely. And let me tell you why. Let's say you've got a customer that's got 500 texts and he's only using 100 texts a month. So you've made nothing for 5 months. Text expire for one very specific reason, so that you continue to make money every single month. Because what happens is people will say, "Oh, I don't want to use my text. I don't want to use my text." Okay, and so yes, it expires every month, and for a very good reason. Okay, for a very good reason. All right. So back to texting. The keyword. So you're going to type in your keyword. Okay, and we're going to call this Carrie's real estate. Okay, and I'm going to go search now. And it says Carrie's real estate is not available. Okay, let's go in here and say Commerce real estate, Texas real estate. And Commerce texting real estate is available. Short business name shown in all text messages you send. Get digi. Okay. Click save. And it's adding it. Y'all please excuse my computer. And texting has been added to that service. Okay. Now I've got my texting right here. What is the purpose of the keyword? The keyword is what you market. Okay. Now let's say, for example, let's talk real estate. Let's say that that person buys a keyword, and that keyword is H17645. H17645, and that's your keyword. That keyword is what they will put on their sign. It says text H17645 to 27126. Or it could be house 47, or whatever their system is that they want to use. But the keyword is the keyword that you will text, and I'm fixing to show you that right now. Okay, let me come in here. Okay, we see here texting, and that's all set up. I'm fixing to show you real quick. Let me put this in here. Okay, everybody should. Let me come back over here to my app. Can everybody see that keyword in there? That I just put in the box? Commerce, text, real estate. Okay, now let me come over here in my app. Okay, I'm fixing to get you guys to use that. Don't use it yet. Don't use it yet. I'm fixing to get you to use it. This is what the keyword's for. Let's say that I run an ad and it says type for all real estate, Commerce, Texas, text Commerce, text real estate to 2726. Okay? People are very used to doing that. Now I'm going to come over here to join our list. Allow people to subscribe to your text list? Yes. See right here where it says send new text subscribers a custom message? I'm going to click on this. And I'm going to come in here to Commerce, Texas Real Estate, and I'm going to click on Edit. Is everybody following me? Everybody got it up here? I want to make sure everybody's right with me, because this is very important. Very important. I would teach texting every week if you don't get it. I'm telling you, texting is the key. Okay. Allow opt-in on web app, yes or no. I'm going to show you that, okay? Now, with every message that comes in, and don't do it yet, I'm fixing to let you do it, okay? With every message that comes in, a reply message is going to go out, okay? So I'm going to put, hey guys, this is Carrie. Welcome to get to IAW, okay? All right, that's going to be my message. Now, did you see where it went in between here? The date, get Digi, thanks for joining. Hey guys, this is Carrie. Welcome to IAW. Two stop, text stop messages, okay? And I'm going to say edit. Changes saved, okay? Now, I've got my message set. Now, what I want you to do is, and you can put now, right here, there's only 166 characters in a text message. Is everybody aware of that? You can only text 166 characters. That includes spaces, dashes, dots. Everything is a character as far as a text message goes. You can only do 166. What the FTC tells us is we've got to have specific things in here. Okay, there's got to be specific wording in here, and that takes up about half of your message. So and it shows you right here where your characters are remaining. I've got 51 characters remaining. So you can come in and you can make this, like, I can shorten this up. WLC. Welcome to IAW. Okay, instead of instant application. Now I've got 55 characters. So you play with it a little bit. Look at your words that you can abbreviate. Look at the things that you can shorten if you got a little bit of longer message. And now we're going to come in and we're going to say edit changes again. Okay? Now, come over here to the app. Is everybody with me? Everybody with me? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's go into the app now. The greatest thing you can do, the greatest thing you folks can do during training is ask. My computer is so slow. Okay, so we're in the app. We're going to come over here to join our list. Okay, and you can join from here. Okay, you can join from here. But I want to show you how to do this with the short code. Let me come up here to Messaging Center. See right here it says text subscribers. And I want everybody to do this. Opt out of it when you're done because I want everybody to see how this rolls. I just did a campaign, okay, and this is extremely important. Remember I said that you can sell texting and not sell the app form at all, but you can sell the marketing platform? This is how you do that without involving them signing up on the app, okay? They don't have to sign up on the app. They can sign up for texting. Now, what you're going to use the app for is in your marketing to send them coupons, to send them your app back to them, to put your app in the texting itself so that they do what? Now they start seeing your app. But they don't have to see your app first. This is a great way for you to market your product. A fabulous way for you to market your product. How many of you believe that people still read magazines, newspapers, and all that? Does anybody still believe that people read that stuff? Do you believe that the little tabloid, the little sales papers and stuff that you pick up outside of a Walmart and all those places that's got the classifieds in there, do you believe they still read that? For everybody that's saying no, you're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Let me tell you something. That's the first thing people pick up, those little city newspapers, those little local papers. That's the first thing they pick up, and the first thing they do is they start going through the classifieds. You say, well, Kerry, I've never done that. I'm going to tell you right now, Kerry does it every time he goes and sits down in a restaurant that there's one outside because I have nothing to read. Okay? And if you'll walk in those places, you'll see that those boxes are empty. Look at them in the morning and then see how many are empty at the end of the night. I can also tell you that I used to be in that business. And I know that it made a lot of money because the boxes were always empty, which means people came and took them and they looked at them. Now, are they taking them home and reading them and all that stuff? No. But that is a great place for you to buy a little $3 or $4 ad a month, $10 ad a month, and put a little 1x1 in there and advertise your keyword. Okay? A great place to advertise your keyword. Hey, sales reps wanted. Text sales reps to 27126. Okay? And now what's going to happen? They're going to get your app. You can put a video on there. You can hire sales reps that way. Or need a digital mobile business card for your business? Text mobile business card to 27126. And what's going to happen? They're going to receive that back. Okay, they're going to receive that back. And you've got a customer. So I want everybody right now. Now you can do this. Pick up your phone because I know every one of you are looking at it. And type Commerce Texas Real Estate. It's right there in the box. Commerce Texas Real Estate to 27126. Okay, 27126. Somebody already has. See right here, it says used for. Let's go over here to the messaging center. Text subscribers 1. And what you're going to do, you're going to get a message that tells you to opt in. Okay? And you're going to say yes, and then you're going to get your message back. Okay? Here's 765-432-1325. I'm not sure where that's at. And a 575er. So 2 people have opted in. And I'm sure that the rest of you will too if you don't know how texting works. You need to. You need to see this. Okay? You need to see this. That's why I reckon everybody needs texting on their own app. Everybody needs texting on their own app. You have to have it. You can't sell it if you're not using it. Okay? I'm trying to think the words Woodrow said today. You have to eat your own bacon or something like that. I can't remember. It was a pretty good saying, you know. But if you're not using your own product, then how do you expect anyone else to use it? You know, and he was exactly right. He was exactly right. Okay, and don't anybody go anywhere because I've got something special to show you here in just a minute. Okay, so now you've got your messages. All right, yeah, be a product of your product. That's a good one too. Now I can come over here. Messaging center. This is the nucleus of your entire marketing plan. Okay, this is the center of your entire universe. Okay, 6 people have signed up. Now I'm going to come in here and here's the app code. Here's the app name right here. All right. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to short code it. I'm going to get a shortened URL. I'm going to put that in there and short code it. Okay, this is a URL shortener. And here's my URL. I'm going to take this. Why? Because I've only got 166 characters. Now, I'm not going to use that many, but I wanted to show you that. Okay? Be sure to get our coupons weekly. Here. Okay? And you've got your link there. Does everybody follow me so far? Is everybody with me? Is everybody with me? I want to make sure that you're with me. This is very important. So if everybody just say yes real quick, all of you that are in here, I just want to make sure you're with me, you're following me, and you understand exactly how important text is. Awesome. Okay, now I'm in my marketing platform, and up here it says Messaging Center. Who am I going to send this message to? I'm going to send it to these 6 subscribers right here, these 6 text subscribers right here. Now, I can come in here and I can do a couple of things, okay? I can include an expiration date. Let's say that I want this to expire on the 20th, all right? So I'm going to click on the 20th here, and that's going to expire on the 20th. Here's an example right here, okay? And I'm going to say that's going to expire on the 20th. View an example. And it's going to put this date at the end of your message. So we're going to set this to expire on the 20th. I lost my screen again. There it is. Okay. We're going to set that to expire. Now, I was talking about abbreviations earlier. We've got a bunch of abbreviations in here. Well, this is driving me crazy. Okay, now we got 9 people in here. Let me type my message again. Come down here to my URL shortener. Remember I shortened my URL? Golly, this is... bandwidth is... I didn't pick up. I tried to get it from that other side over there. Let me grab it right here. Okay, get your coupons here and tap on the link. Now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to send this to all of these 9 people. I'm going to click preview now. And here's my message that's going to go out. No, you'll send a message out to every single person. This isn't a personal messaging system. Okay, this is a bulk message system to send them out to your people. Okay, I'm fixing to click this button, and I want you to tell me, I'm gonna set my timer. Okay, hang on just 1 second. I'm gonna set my timer, and I'm gonna hit it. At the same time, I click on this button, and as soon as someone gets the message, I want you to tell me. It's processing. It's sent. As soon as someone gets that message, let me know. First one just came in. 21.47 seconds. 21.47 seconds, the first message hit. And each of you will start getting them just within just a couple of seconds after that. Okay? So within 21 seconds, those messages went out. All right. Now, some of you, depending on your carrier, it may take a few more seconds. Ed just got his. Who's the next person that got one? So Ed was about that 30-second point. So within 20 seconds of hitting that button, you are targeting people. And everybody's saying, got it, got it, got it. So 21 to 45 seconds, everybody got it. Now think about this for just 1 second. You're sitting in front of your client, and you're demonstrating texting to him, and you've got him on your list. You just showed him how to get on your list. All right. And you go to onetap.mobi because you can access your marketing platform from onetap.mobi. All you got to do is put in onetap.mobi, okay? And you'll see there, everybody do this while you're on your phone. Everybody do this while you're on your phone. Is it okay if we go over tonight? Because I got something very important to show you, but this texting thing, if you don't understand it, this is the night to understand it. Okay, awesome. Everybody's saying go over, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, so go to onetap.mobi. Don't put anything else after it. Don't let it pick up one of the other URLs. Go to onetap.mobi, okay? And you're going to see two buttons. You're going to see one that says log into mobile version, one that says log into desktop version. I want everybody to log into mobile version. Is everybody there? Is everybody at the onetap.mobi? You really need to see this because I'm showing you exactly how you need to demonstrate this to your client. You've got it on your app. You set up your texting on your app just like I just showed. Okay? And if you don't have texting on your app, as soon as we get off the call, spend 15 bucks and get your texting on your app because you've got to have it. You've got to have it. So now we're in our onetap.mobi. You see where it says username and password? Does everybody see where it says username and password? You put your username and password of your marketing platform right there. So go ahead and log into your platform. Take a second and log into your platform. While you're on there, go ahead and put your username and password in there. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you in a second. Somebody asked about setting up your customers. I'm going to show you how you can set them up for the marketing platform. Okay? And then they will have a username and password. And what you show them is hey, check this out, man. You can sit here and you can send out messages to your entire list in your company while you're literally sitting on the beach, and you never miss a beat with the marketing platform. So up at the top it says send new message. Okay? At the top it says send new message. And you type in your message, 150 characters remaining. Then you're going to send it. Then you're going to make sure that you send to whoever you're going to send it to. The text messages, you turn that on. Your email subscribers. You can post on Facebook from here. You can post on Twitter from here. You put all your information in there, and now you click what? Send now. Now you just send it out to your entire marketing list, and you showed them how to market to their entire customer base right from their phone. They don't never have to log into the computer. They don't have to do anything but go to onetap.mobi and sign into their marketing platform. And guess what? Bam! They can market to their entire database with a click of a couple of buttons. How many of you, when you were building your businesses, wish that you could control your entire marketing program and bring people into your business with a click of a button straight from the front of your phone? How many of you can go out to customers and say, let me show you how powerful text marketing is, have them sign up, and then say, now let me show you how quick you can market to those people, bring up OneTap.mobi, send that to their list, and bam, they can market to their entire list. Email list, they can post on Facebook at the same time and post on Twitter at the same time. And they can market their coupons. They can market anything they want to market. You know, how many of you that are building your coupon program, how many of you that are building your coupon program, instead of having to go home, want to send it right from your phone? Now check this out. We've been teaching real estate for the last 8 weeks, okay? For the last 8 weeks, or eight lessons. This is lesson number 9. You're talking to that realtor, and you say, hey, Don, I want to show you something really powerful. The minute that you put your sign up in this yard, and you have that database of 200 people that are looking for a home, let me show you how you can log into your phone through your own control panel and reach out to your customers and let them know that this home just went on the market. And they never have to go back to their office. They can go to OneTap.mobi, log in, type in, hey guys, just put this beautiful home on the market. And they send out the information to them. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So you've got your messages. You've got your messaging center, the center of your entire universe. Okay, the center of your entire universe is right here. You can set up these messages, and I know somebody was talking birthday subscribers. You can bring in birthday subscribers, email subscribers, your text subscribers. This is your text keywords. You can see the text received. Okay, yes, yes. This person texted Commerce Texas Real Estate. Yes, these are the people that are opting in. Okay? These are the people that are opting in. So you send the message out, you get the opt in. And you can see that. And here's the phone numbers. This person opted in. This person opted in. If they don't opt in, you see it. All right? Yes, the realtor would send, they would send their app to them. They would make sure that their app is on there. Oh, absolutely, no problem. Now, check this out. This is very powerful. Let's say that Joe's Pizza wants you to manage his coupons. He wants you to manage everything. So when you sit down with Joe, you say, okay, Joe, we're going to do this weekly. What are your coupons for the month? He may know the next 2 months. All I have to do is now when I come home in the afternoon and I charged him what for each coupon? 49 for the first one, 29 for each one after that. So he's paid me for a month's worth of coupons. I'm going to come in, I'm going to get all those scheduled up, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to create my inbox texting. I'm going to fix my message out. When would you like this to send? Schedule for another time. I want it to send out every Wednesday. I want to send it out on May the 18th. I want to send it out whenever I want to send it. Okay, I'm going to change this. I want to send it out on the 25th. Okay, at this time. No, only send once. Send every Wednesday. Send every 25th. So I can set these up to send whenever I want to send them. Okay, I set it up, I save it, and then I go to my next message. Then I go to my next message. Then I go to my next message. Oops, forgot to put something in here. And I set up my text messages that are going out. I can have it also post to Twitter. I can also have it post to Facebook. How many of you go out and you spend all that money on auto posters for Facebook? How many of you spent money to auto post on Facebook? A bunch of you. Did you know you can auto post to Facebook right here? You can auto post to Twitter from right here. You don't have to buy any other software to do any of that. You can do it all right here. And I can schedule every single message. I can schedule them to go out at the same time. I can schedule my emails to go out at the same time. And all you have to do is schedule the message to go out whenever you're going to do it. Very, very powerful. Any questions on texting whatsoever? And you can go back and watch over this. Any questions on texting? Now, you want to give your client access. Go in here to edit client access. Do I want to give him full access, or do I want to give him the messaging center and limited content access? I would never, ever, okay, and we do have a few customers that do this. I'll show you that in just a second. All you have to do is pull the URL off of the coupon. Matter of fact, if you'll go back to the digital coupons, I showed exactly how to pull off the URL, but I'll show you how to pull that URL. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give them messaging center and limited content access. You put in their email address. You give them a username and a password. Do you want to email this to them? Yes. Now, let's say that they're pretty sharp and they've got a young guy in there that can do coupons. So you're going to give him specific access only to scratch-offs. Okay? Maybe they are doing. Don't never give them any of this over here. I highly recommend you do not give them all the general settings. Under content, maybe you want to have maybe they want to be in charge of their social media links. You can give them individual access to anything you want. Custom forms, maybe they want you custom forms for something. They want to do that. Events, that's a great one to give them access to. Okay, you're going to charge them $49 a month for the event program, and you show them how to go in there and set up their events every week. And they go in and set up their events, and that's the only thing they have access to. They log in from your website. They log in from your website. Okay? You don't want to send them to Instant App Wizard to log in. They log in from your website. All right? So you can give them whatever they want, or whatever you want to give them. I recommend just giving them the messaging center. So I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to save that. And now we'll get an email. Okay, does everybody see that right there? And I get my email. I got my email. I'm the customer, and it tells me where to go, and it gives me my username and my password. All right, and they go to onetap.mobi, and they log in. Okay, does everybody follow that? Any questions on that at all? Giving your client access. Anybody at all? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Is everybody following me? I know I'm going through this pretty quick. I just want to make sure everybody is following me. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Very good. What do you need texting for? Simply put, marketing, marketing, and more marketing, residual income, residual income, residual income. You need to have your keyword, whatever your business keyword, on every single thing you do. Put it in the back of the window of your, yes, list building, list building, list building. Put that keyword and your short code in the back of your car on your window. Go get a window screen made and say for whatever you're selling, and for us it happens to be mobile apps, you know, or marketing for want to market your business, text, you know, carry marketing to 27126. Build that list. Build that list for your clients. How many of you would spend 30 bucks to make $600? How many of you here would spend 30 bucks to make $600? Anybody? I mean, is there anybody here that would spend 30 bucks? You're going to go spend 30 bucks. You can't even go out to eat anymore for $30. You can't. I mean, it's you just can't. Go out there and spend 30 bucks, okay, of the 149 or 249 or 349 that you're collecting from your customer. Give them 2 months of texting for free and let them know on that third month it's going to cost them $30 or $50, whichever program you're going to put them on. In 3 months, I would recommend you go immediately to the 1,000 text marketing program for one simple reason, because you've helped them for two months and they need to boost it up. If you're real aggressive, give them 30 days and put them on the 1,000 text program the second month, and you'll never look back. Now you've showed them how to properly market their mobile web app and market their business, which brings them a great ROI on the money that they're giving you, and they will never leave you as a customer. Don't show them how to do it, and they will never stay with you. I get those phone calls weekly for people that are trying to renew people from last year. Carrie, they're not going to renew. What am I going to do? Well, how many times did you talk to them? None. How many text messages did they send out? None. I wouldn't renew either. Would you pay for something that's not doing you any good? but you're going to pay for something that you're going to walk in and teach them how to do and bring that positive impact into their business. We're marketing consultants. We're not there to take people's money and run. I mean, there's enough of those people out there that are doing that already. I know our customers tell us about them every single day. Okay? Any questions at all on the marketing on the marketing platform? Will says he talks to his customers once a week, even if it's about the weather. And that's what you got to do. They got to love you, like you, want to hug you and kiss you when you walk in the door. Yeah, you guys are on the UK is not on the short code system. You're on the long code system, and you still have keywords. Same thing. Keywords are keywords, and you and get multiple keywords. Get your people on multiple keywords. Any questions at all? I mean, I covered the entire marketing platform in 45 minutes. From top to bottom, how to set it up. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to go over it again. Okay, we're going to move on, and we're going to wrap up here in about 15 minutes, if that's okay. For example, let's say that you're running multiple campaigns, like a real estate office has multiple homes, and so they're running a campaign on 10 homes at a time. They would set up a different keyword that would go on the for sale sign. Yep, yes, sir. Yep, absolutely. Thank you. Okay. About 2 years ago, Woodrow came up with an idea that was phenomenal, and it's been implemented. We've got a couple of things that we're doing to it now. He's wireframing some stuff out that we're going to make a couple of changes. How many of you would like to design an app that I'm selling every single day on the streets that's guaranteed seller, that people have oogled over, or maybe Will Sims built one that you really love and he would like to share, or maybe Christy built one that she loves and she would like to share. How would you like to, with a click of a button, bring those apps into your system, and all you have to do is change the information? Guaranteed sellers, apps that have already sold, apps that have already been created, and all you have to do is change the logos and the names to protect the innocent. Let me show you something. This is the IAW Template Club. Okay, the Instant App Wizard Template Club. Let me copy this, and if you've not joined this page, I want you to go in and join it now. All right, go in, come into this page. Now, I posted 3 apps that I built today. There's the first one. That was a tire company. Okay. That was a race car company. I built that one yesterday, actually. Actually, I built 3 of them for this company. And you'll see that this logo right here changes. All right. And I'm going to show you, let's say that you like this design. Now, these are my top new designs right here. Okay. This is a great design right here. This is my standard new design for the DBC number 2. Okay, that's my standard design for the DBC number 2. But you're literally going to be able to go in and see exactly how these apps were built and bring them into your system. See this copy code right here? 69C3. I'm going to pull that up. All right. I'm going to come over to my dashboard, I'm going to create a new web app. I'm going to come over to 2.0. No, this does not work in 1.0. See right here where it says app copy code? I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put my web app title. We're going to call this Carrie's Test App. This will be, when you do this, I mean, this is actually your app, okay? But you can go in and play with this. All right. I'm going to hit save. And I can tell you, you guys can copy any app I've ever built. And I have built a bunch of them. I'm going to say continue. And I'm going to teach you something that's very important. I'm going to go to edit content. I've got the wrong picture up with that app, but I'll change that. I mean, I've got the wrong code with that app is what I'm trying to say. Okay, here is that app design. Okay, here's the app design. Now, what you want to do is you want to come over, come to home. We're going to take out the pictures. We're going to take everything out of it. We're going to strip it down. Don't mess with the links. Okay? I'm going to take the image out. I'm going to save it. And if you're not on the computer doing a webinar, this takes literally seconds. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to come to vCard. I'm going to remove that. Does anybody know why I'm removing this information? Oh, yeah, you can use this for a million reasons, a million things. They've got social media, remove it and save it. Email us, remove their email. Just take it out. Hit save. Address in Google Maps. And I'm going to show you something here in just a second. Hit remove. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. And we're going to come up here, and I'm going to go to settings. I'm sorry, preview. I'm going to reload this. Have you noticed the buttons didn't change? The format didn't change? Nothing changed at all. Now, all you've got to do is come in here, and I'm going to only do this with the phone number, okay? So just for time's sake here. I'm going to add a new phone number. Plus, call phone number 555-555-1212. I'm going to hit save. Now I've got to come over because these are tabs, right? I mean, this is the tab bar. That's what I'm using on the what I call the 1.1 app, okay? I'm going to come over here to header. Now, when you remove something and everything stays, it defaults to home. I know some people say, man, I duplicated this app and I can't find this, okay? So come up here. This is the tab bar. You see all the tabs are still here, but look what happened. It defaulted to home because I removed the information. Call us defaulted to home. Remember I just added call us? Bam. Hit save. Now you will see that the call us button, and you'll see it right down here in the bottom right left corner here, as soon as this loads, the call us button has been reset to the telephone number that I put in there. Okay? So everybody got that? And literally in seconds, okay? Literally in seconds. Now look here. See, this says email us and it's got a true hashtag homepage. You need to make sure you go in. If that does that, that's set to the homepage. Same thing with a V card. Facebook share is not going to change, okay, because that's not data you put in there. But the contact us will and the share web app, okay? This is already set, share web app. You don't have to change that. And you've got an app. Now I'm going to show you again. Hang on a second. Does everybody understand what I just did? Let me come back over here to the old template farm. I got to change this image. That's actually 69C2, I think. Let me come down here and get this and that. Oh man, it's 6781. Okay, well let's say you want to build this app right here, 6781. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to create new app. I like that design. I'm going to show you something else in just a second. I'm going to go to 2.0. What was it? 6871? And I pulled that over. And there's my app. Yeah, you can edit the title. You edit everything. That's yours. It's your app now. Did I put the wrong code in? Six, 7, 8, 1. Maybe he put the wrong code in. let me find one of mine here. Hang on. I know. Let me get one of my codes. Give me 1 second here. Let's do this one right here. 69B0. $60. You want to see a hot app? Do this app. This has got a lot to it. So it's going to take it, give it 2 or 3 seconds to populate. Okay, yeah, they put that last code number was wrong. So you see it pulls over the icon and everything. So make sure you got the icon. Make sure you change out that pertinent data. And there's the app. And you just recreated, and I just sold 3 of these business cards. I mean, I just built these yesterday. And you just recreated this app, and you can see it's the animation and everything in it. All right? This whole thing right here is a logo, that whole thing. But you want to take that stuff out. But if you want this same design, okay, see up here, I've got our Facebook page and view our website. That's because I didn't want, this is a background picture actually right here. This picture's a background. So I didn't have anything there. So, but you can say, now let me show you something. What if I like, the colors on 69C3? I've gone through here and a lot of people have posted apps. And I say, man, I like this color scheme right here. This color scheme is cool. I like the blue and the white. I can come over here. I can go into settings. I can come down here to styles and colors. And trust me, there will be a lot of apps in this page that you can pick and choose all you want. Give her just a minute to load it. Does everybody like this tool? Does everybody think this is the coolest tool that Instant App Wizard ever came out with? Oh, Woodrow's the app whiz on this one. I'm telling you, this is very powerful. I have a lot of people that they'll call me and say, how did you build that app? Well, now I'm just going to give you a code and you can go do it. See right here where it says color code? Remember I said I really like that blue, man. I like that blue and white. So I'm going to come up here to color code and I'm going to say, you know what? I want to change that because Will Sims, he had a bad color. He had a cool color code on that right there. And I want to make sure that I got that same color code. So I'm going to change, and I got that's supposed to be 6972. I forgot I have the code on that. I think that's 6972. So I want to change that. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to change that. Now, I'm going to show you something, and this is why I picked that one, okay? It pulled the background over. Anything that's in styles and colors, it's going to pull over, okay? But what it did is it changed the color of all your buttons. Now, where does the logo pull up at? The logo pulls over from header, right? So if you change the color code, you're going to use a different background anyway. Up here, there's like our Facebook. On that other app, on this particular app right here, we have a button bar. So that's why then the color's over from the button bar. All right? So you can pull colors over. What I recommend you doing is you kind of stay with the same format on the colors, okay? But you can do it. You can do it. And you don't have to mess with sliding the bars if you don't want to. The most powerful part of this is if you want this design, you can bring this design over. Okay? Does everybody understand? Does everybody got it? Does everybody think it's cool? Approve, 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 approve. And as you guys request, yes, you was right, Nikisha. Any questions? If you want to contribute, okay, if you don't mind people using your apps or whatever, um, if you don't mind people copying your apps, all you got need to do is screenshot, post it in here, and here the copy code. The copy code, and don't do like and put the wrong code with the wrong picture. I did that real quick right before training. The copy code is right here. 69D3 is the copy code for this app. Now I'm going to delete that because you don't want that app. I've changed it 4 times just in this training. But I will have the original apps up there. Okay? Any questions at all about anything we've covered? And we have covered a lot. Uh, it's kind of hard to do because there's thousands and thousands of apps that have been done. We're going to put the next phase of this is we're going to have 6 apps. It's really designs. I mean, there is no niche app, if you will. Now, what we're going to do is like the real estate app. The real estate app's going to be on there. You can click on the real estate app. You can pull that code off. There will be one for auto apps. There will be one. There's going to be a coupon directory. I mean, you'll be able to do that, but to catalog them will be kind of tough. The catalog of available apps is all right here in this group. This IAW Template Club, you can scroll down through here and choose any app you want. And I'm sure this will fill up very quickly because most people are proud of their apps. For example, the copy code for the real estate app, my real estate app, is 6998. 6998. That's how I designed my real estate app right there. I'll have to check on the copy code on that because that one wasn't right. I bet that was 67B1. Any other questions? To build an actual catalog of all these apps, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 apps, how do you upload your contribution? You come right here and go add a photo. All you need to do is whatever program you use to. Yes, your app, as soon as it's assigned a copy code. As soon as you create an app, it's assigned a copy code. And use Jing. Jing is free, Jing. Just Google Jing. And just cut this out. Just cut your app out and put your copy code right here in above it. Copy code 69C3. 69B0. And just click on add photo and you'll be able to add your photo. Just upload your photo. But every app has a copy code. Every app. And we hope that everybody contributes because everybody builds really nice apps. I mean, we've got some, and for those of you that spend a lot of time selling that don't spend as much time building, this is a great way for you to pull the design in, go in and make the color changes, add your own logo, and you're rocking and rolling. Yes, app. Every app, past and present and future, has a copy code. Every single app. 1.0 apps do not have a copy code. Okay, only 2.0 apps. Only 2.0 apps. And make sure you can join the group. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Any more questions at all? All right. I want to thank everybody. Did everybody enjoy tonight's training? It was kind of nice for me to take a break and go back to go back to some old school stuff. Really nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Y'all make me so happy. Y'all make me so happy. Well, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming to the Entrepreneur Classroom, where we learn marketing in the digital age, sponsored by the Instant App Wizard, where your success is our success. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. We're going to start next Wednesday on the Auto app. It's going to run for about 8 sessions, okay? Just like this did. Thank you, Zahir. Thank everybody. Great. I love the great comments. Love the great comments. Be sure you share in the Facebook group that people need to come to training. We have a good time, and you know, it's hard to repeat the information sometimes because we've been on tonight for an hour and 43 minutes. And it's been nonstop training, and it's hard to repeat that sometimes. So, but we'll make sure it's indexed in the YouTube video, and you'll be able to search the video. And of course, as always, I will be posting the training. It's going to take all night for this to render, so the training will be posted sometime tomorrow. But thanks, everybody. Everybody have a good night. God bless. And if you'll stick around, we'll have a little bit of after the show.